It's Deprogrammed, the podcast where we try to turn you on to an artist. And today's artist is Pink. My name is Justin, and it's going to be interesting. I'm just saying, it's going to be interesting, even more interesting. $1 a month, patreon.com/oh. Hi, Justin. You want to be interested by the things that I have to say. And I'm wondering if I can say the word interest at least one more time. So that ought to get me some interest.
Every time we say interest, you take a drink. Today. That's the game.
I'm very interested in that.
Sounds interesting.
So we're
drunk already.
Yes, they are. Not us.
Nope.
Surprisingly, not us at all. So the voices you heard, Joe.
I'm back. Hey, thanks for having me.
It's actually been a while this time.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks. So
Yes.
we were on a good streak there for a while. Also, I think the extra part of the drinking game today is anytime that we talk about genre or say, I don't know, something involving genre.
That's going to come up a lot.
Take a drink as well. But yeah, thanks for having me back.
Yes.
I'm excited to talk about P! Point Inc.
Yes, it is. I made sure to type it like that every time I said something about it too, because you have to.
You
right?
have to. Well, because even before you had put up the list on the group and made the Spotify playlist, I just went and searched, and just typing out Pink always brings up Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
So for a while, I'm typing in the actual songs that I know when I was trying to listen to her, and it just kept coming up with Pink Floyd or not being able to find it. I was like, what is going on? And then I realized, it's an exclamation point. My bad.
The other voice you heard, my dear wife, Kristin.
Hello.
Well, thanks.
What?
Hello. Hey, hello.
Hello,
What?
I'm out.
Is there something wrong with my hello?
No,
Jeez.
dear. No, dear. And actually, smartly, a good couple weeks. So actually, first, let's point out this. The last time you were on was AVA, Angels and Airwaves.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll talk about that after the show, because there's now an after the show that
Nice.
we do.
Perfect.
Of course.
I love it.
That makes total sense.
Yes. But the last time you were on was Angels and Airwaves, and it was Discovery for you. And you said, I want to do somebody that I know already.
Yeah. So, and then I posted on the Deprogram page 5 or 6 artists. I'm like, please, anybody want to do these with me?
Yeah.
Because most of the band, well, not most.
A good
It
number.
was only a couple of the ones I've done on here have been mainly discoveries for me. So I wanted to do a band that I was a fan or an artist I was a fan of. So Joe replied to that one.
And another one, too. T Swift, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which,
We have a couple.
hopefully that'll come by the end of the month. I started listening to her today, too.
Yeah, so I was like, yay. Still have some other artists that
Sarah
I'm
Bareilles is still sitting out
really
there somehow.
excited, and I really want to do
And Dixie Chicks.
Dixie Chicks,
Eventually.
especially.
It'll
Yeah,
happen.
wasn't that one up before and people passed? Nobody grabbed it before.
Nobody
too?
said
It's been-
anything
yeah.
about
Interesting.
either of those two.
Okay,
But,
interesting. All right.
But Joe jumped on Pink, and I'm half surprised.
Yeah, so honestly, okay, for those of us that are old enough to remember back when MTV used to actually play music, I remember actually Pink back when she first came out on
Early
TRL,
2000s.
right? So I remember that, and really, so this wasn't so much of a discovery for me because I know a lot of Pink, and actually I have some Pink songs already in a workout playlist,
Oh, okay.
right? Because she's some high energy songs and stuff like that, right?
A lot of different genres.
A lot of different genres. Take a drink.
Interesting.
So that that is interesting.
very interesting.
That she goes across different genres across the board. But I've always known about Pink. Really, the only discovery part for me was diving into the actual full albums for her because I know all the hits essentially, especially. Her songs have always played on every gym that I've ever worked at. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
It runs on the loop. So yeah, when you posted that, I was like, this is definitely out of my normal genre. Take a drink. So I was like, yeah, okay, I kind of know this girl. Let me jump in on the old Pink.
Yeah, who doesn't want to, explore Pink? I mean, so Pink for me has always been a hit or miss. And
Yeah.
Justin knows that for years. I own maybe 2 of her albums. but every now and then I'll be like, a song of hers will come on the radio. I'm like, man, I like her, but I don't like this song. So it'll irritate me. So I'm like, oh, maybe I'm not a Pink fan. But I feel like that makes me more of a fan to sit there and critically analyze all her songs that way. So I've never seen her perform in person, but I think what made me become a fan was watching her perform Glitter in the Air on I think it was the Grammys.
It was either that or the VMAs, but it was, yes.
It was like back in 2009 or something like that, 2010. And I mean, I always enjoyed Pink, but that made me a fan, watching her doing acrobatic, what is it called when you're hanging in the air?
I still don't know. But
It's like, I think it's just like acro yoga or something like that. Or
I don't know, but she's
in like the little
like
silk stuff.
flying
Yeah.
in the air, singing. I mean,
that's pretty badass.
And nailing it.
and looking fantastic doing that. So
I mean, and kind of the same thing. Like I've always known about her, and she seems like just she gives off the aura, and maybe she actually is. Maybe it's just the aura of her, the vibe, or maybe it's a total act. But she seems like just a badass woman. Like
I think she's really down to earth person.
I think that probably is actually her, because I feel like it always comes out. So when we're talking about like back in the day when she first came out, it was like R&B, trying to be like or like a rap artist
Definitely
or something like
not
that.
her.
You can definitely tell like in the music too is like, okay, that's not. That doesn't work. And then when she kind of finally figured it out, it was like, yeah, that seems more like you, but just kind of like that rough and tough. I'm a badass, and I don't give a fuck whatever you say, kind of thing.
I mean, in that respect, like I think her early stuff, the words, like the lyrics in the songs were her, but the way it was presented wasn't.
It was
like
put out totally different genre.
Music nerd here. And this is important for me. I have to do stuff like this. So on that first record, she only wrote one song.
okay.
That doesn't surprise me.
I didn't know
Not
that.
at all. Not at all.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
So, that...
Oh, I wonder how frustrating that was for her.
Well, you can tell because by the next record, she's got writing credits on everything. And from that point on, everything is credited to her.
Well, and I feel like also there was some type of interview, again, back in the MTV where they played Music Days, that she did some type of interview or something where, like, she said that they wanted her to be this type of artist, but she didn't. She's like, nah, man, I don't want to do that shit. Like, I want to do my own thing. And you can definitely hear and see the switch.
Oh, yeah.
So after that first record.
That first record is, because I want to say at the time, like, maybe Destiny's Child had just hit.
Very Destiny's Child.
Like, when I was listening to that first record, I thought that first record, I guess we're kind of jumping into this, whatever, but that first record to me, I was like, this sounds like if I just heard this, if it wasn't for the fact that I pulled it up on Spotify and it was under Pink, under her album, I wouldn't know if it was Britney, Destiny's Child, TLC. It was like, it sounds all the same, right? It's just,
not
it sounds
unique
like,
enough.
it sounds like girl band, 90s, or early 2000s, late 90s girl band.
And, so that just kind of took me out. But, like, ultimately, and we recently did Cyndi Lauper on the show, like, a month back. And the parallels here are insane. They both have a punk rock vibe. Now, and
yeah, she does.
I think musically it comes out more with Pink than Cyndi Lauper ever did. But they both have that same vibe of strong chicks who... I hate using that word, but strong girls, strong chicks.
Man.
Chicks, man.
Let's get some chicks.
Strong
dude.
women.
Strong women who want to get things done and they want to do it their way. And man, I respect that, especially in the music industry. Oh,
for sure. I mean, obviously not being in the music industry, but I imagine just like anywhere else, it's predominantly men, right? And so like, there's always men trying to put our ideals on how women should be and act. That's a whole other conversation. But hey, I'm all for it. Girl power.
Well, it goes back to, so again, with the first record of just, this is how you're going to be. And at that point in time in music history, like for her to take ownership of her music like that took some balls.
Yeah, that's a huge move, right? I mean, who else was standing up then? Nobody
right?
really, right?
Hanson, I mean, and that's
That
seriously.
I know of, yeah.
Yeah, but I
And-
mean, again, like that's in the, like males, right?
Mhm.
Males
Yeah.
standing up for it. Like how many
Women
females
are-
were standing up for themselves
and are still
you know?
around,
right? Yeah, and
Right.
that's the
just as
I
big
mean,
as ever.
the test
Right,
of time. Like honestly, what is that? 20 plus years at this point, right?
At least 20 years, yeah.
Who else? So if we're talking about that same era, right? Who else is still around making music now? Beyonce, right?
Beyonce,
That's it.
like, or at least like in that the same vein of music.
Or that big.
I mean, you know, Britney to a lesser extent, but she's in Vegas now.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
she's
just
a Vegas
she's
show.
just doing her old stuff, her old
Yeah.
gig now. Which, hey, that's great for her that
Absolutely.
she's to the point where she can do that, right?
Mhm.
And just, I mean, essentially, you're talking about
Right.
like Cher or Madonna, same
Mhm.
thing, right? There, you can just do your same act. You don't have to come out with new stuff
Right.
anymore, right? That's great. But as far as making new stuff, I can only think of Beyonce that ever comes out from the same era that is putting out new stuff consistently. Right?
And even then, that's not apples to apples because Beyonce started with Destiny's Child.
And that's more very, very pop genre,
Mm-hmm.
where
Interesting.
Pink it makes the more kind of sits between pop, alternative, kind of punk rock.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are just going on and on and on over there about this.
Sort.
You want to talk about genres?
like,
So before we get into like putting the list together, like I felt the same way you did, Joe. So I put the main list together, and it came up and over well over 100 songs, which
oh my
is
God,
tough
yeah.
just on its
I don't
own.
know how y'all
Yeah.
even do that.
Well,
I don't do that. I must be just really, really choosy when I
Well-
like struggled to get to 20.
I mean, yeah. So it really, especially that first
You're
record.
just like, oh, I like this. Like
I honestly, so whether it's fair or not very fair, but there were so many songs that I didn't, in the first go round, I gave 90 seconds.
you got to get
oh
me.
yeah,
for
yeah.
something to get
I
me.
got you.
And then after
Like, don't
that
like, like.
that first record to me was like, I wanted to stop and not do this because I was like, this takes so long, even with 90 seconds. So then I cut it down to 60 seconds. By the end of this, it was 30 seconds. You got to get me in 30 seconds or I'm done.
Yeah.
And whether that's fair or not to her, it really isn't. Because I feel like she is such a dynamic artist with such a range. Like,
That's
again,
possible.
when you were talking
Yeah.
about like Grammys and stuff like that, I've seen her perform live on TV. I haven't seen a live show, but
Right.
so
yeah.
I know this woman can sing. Like she has great voice and a huge range, and you can hear it in her songs too. But it's so many songs to get through, and so many of them are alike.
Yeah,
You know?
similar enough.
So it was like, okay, like 30 seconds, you're either going to get me or I'm done with it. So it was tough to get through the list for me, like to get through all the songs. I was pretty locked into like the 20. I think I got 40 something the first run through, got it down to like 28, and then made 20, and it was kind of easy in that form to go, okay, this sounds a lot like this. And as far as like I looked at it album wise, all right, this song represents this album. These 2 or 3, okay, I'm gonna keep those, and the rest I'm done with.
Trash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
trash. So it was easy enough to make a list of 20. It was difficult to get through the whole discography.
The whole discography
Yeah,
was.
I had some albums that I could listen to over and over again, and then some of them I was like, I don't want to like listen to this album at all. Like I might like one song on it. So,
Yeah.
but I knew that kind of going into it. So, but I still gave it a chance anyways. But a lot of them I was just like you did. I just kind of skipped. If it didn't get me, then I was just moving on, and I concentrated on the ones that I knew I'd like the albums that I know I enjoy and really love. And there's like 3 or 4 of her albums that I really enjoy and love. So those are where I'm gonna get my songs from. I know you're typically we want to have representation from albums, so have at least one song
Yeah, but even
from all of them on there. But it's like, but I've got to stay true to what I like and choose songs that I like.
and I mean, same with that, like trying to get, as a fan of hers, like, so you're trying to get somebody new into it. This is like going back to our last one that we had with Angels and Airwaves, like a new listener, right? So you're going to have the ones that you love, right? You want to get onto those good ones, and then so yeah, I see what you're saying. You don't necessarily have to. I didn't feel like I had to put anything in, like, because I probably had, I'd say 10 or 12 that I knew off the top of my head were Pink songs that were already I knew were going to be on the list. So the rest of it was just kind of filling it out, and I was like, okay, I don't really necessarily have a dog in the fight here. That doesn't really make or break me if this song doesn't make it. This is my type of sound, and you'll hear it in my list of what my sound is like. Well, you guys already know what my sound is like, so So yeah, I mean,
but like the tables are turned here because that's how it was with Angels and Airwaves.
I might be breaking your heart today. I mean, so
this is
very true. You remember what you did to me with Angels and Airwaves, breaking my heart.
You're right. So I'm gonna have to be have the same respect as a new somebody that did a discovery.
I'm not gonna purposely break your heart, but interesting enough, I still may break your heart.
Yep, and I'll accept that.
So this is one artist, and here's another similarities to Cyndi Lauper, where I think the hits are pretty accurate to what Pink is.
Yeah, and especially when I feel, number one, like when she was able to be herself, and also when she found her real sound too. So I agree with that.
Now, I already basically told you guys, ultimately I think the first two records were a waste of time. But important to hear, like, where she started.
Yeah, you gotta hear where it went to appreciate where it's at now.
But everything from the third record on is where it's at.
Yeah, the second record is Misunderstood, right?
Right.
Misunderstood.
Something like yes.
Which I find it hard to believe that she came up with that title, but that's okay. That's beside the point. Yeah.
Funny enough, because if we're talking about the first record and how she was, that album title, the second one, plays into how the first one was, like R&B kind of rap, like that. So it's funny you bring that up.
Well, I'm trying to. So like,
Try This is the third one, right?
Yes.
I think it's Try This.
And to your point, hun, I think. Initially, I did not have a single song from the first album, and then I went back, and remember I told you I had some honorable mentions. I put an honorable mention on my list from the first album, but I had 0 songs.
Well, I initially, on my initial cut, I only had 2, and I went back and listened to them, and I'm like, they don't stand up, like they just don't get the job done.
To the rest of her discography, no.
Yeah, well, especially 6 albums deep,
right?
Or is it 8 albums deep?
There's just going to be better songs.
There's just better songs.
I mean at that point, right? You have This Is What Pink Is Now. So back then, it's this.
That's what blew her up, or whatever.
Would be a callback, or whatever. But that's not what she is now. So I think the first cut from the first 2 albums I had maybe 2 or 3.
I had 2 from each of the first 2 initially.
There was not many,
right? So. And we'll see where they land, but it is what it is. But everything for her, from Try This On, because she really settled into a groove, and then Funhouse. What's the other one?
Truth About Love.
Truth About Love.
That's where I found
started. Yeah,
I was like, oh,
same. That's when I started becoming a fan. Yeah,
and it's going through all the albums. To me, it's kind of funny how. I don't know. I just felt like there wasn't a lot of, I don't want to necessarily say organization to the way the songs were laid out to me. They all I didn't feel in the albums like they played as an album.
Flow.
Yeah.
Maybe it was because I listened to them all in such a short time frame and didn't give it much time to like breathe. But I just feel like everything is more so, and again, with all the songs, like, right, there's 16, 18, there's like upwards of 20 songs on each album, right? And I feel like it could have been a lot more condensed and could have had more of a flow to her albums. And I feel like as a listener, if I was to go through her whole discography again, if it was more condensed and just kind of get rid of the trash, that you'd have a better album. and I think it wouldn't have been such like a chore for me to listen to it all, because.
Yeah.
And same thing too. Like I don't feel like there was me. I think maybe Funhouse had a good opener, but I felt like every album didn't really have like a kickoff point. It's just kind of like,
Here's a song.
here's a song.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
It wasn't like the, hey, this is Pink, or hey, I'm Pink, and
Right.
thanks for coming to the show. Here's whatever, and into it or whatever. It's like, yeah, that's how I felt.
No, you're right. And you mentioned that you felt like you went through a war, and that's not just. I honestly don't think there's any like bad song. There's like no duds, but there's definitely songs that I'm like, no, I'm not bringing that to the table. It's just.
And even the songs where she's showing her range, the slower songs, like good songs. She's a great artist. Again, they didn't hook me because I felt more, all right, well, I feel like she's a quicker artist. Like the quicker songs and the more upbeat ones to me were a little bit more. Yeah, you're going to break
my heart.
Were a little bit more. I'm not saying I don't have the slow ones on there.
No, okay,
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that like some of them though, because I already had, for instance, like a slower one. So when another one came up on a same album, I was like,
oh, I already got it.
I don't need it. I already have this. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not saying I don't have any slow songs. Okay. I'm not saying I don't have any. I just don't have all of them.
Yeah. Okay.
In putting my list together, like I tried to cover all the genres. Interestingly enough,
take a drink.
I tried to cover most of what she does. So like, I pulled a lot of the hits first of all because, like I said, pretty accurate.
I'm a hit boy a lot.
And then like I rounded it out with if there's something that really shows her range, or if there was something that's just a fun concept that she nailed, or lyrically just happened to rope me in. I think ultimately what this boils down to is Pink is a tremendous artist.
She is.
I don't know that it necessarily reflects in the full albums, but it definitely reflects in the music. Like I know that sounds ridiculous.
No, that's interesting that you say that. But no, I agree. I think she is a tremendous artist, and again, if I was a producer, I feel like I would have cut some of the fat on a lot of these albums, especially once she found it. She found what she was like. I feel like you could have had a much cleaner album of like 10 or 12 songs instead of. Again, I feel like it's probably that money thing, right? Like, okay, you have to put out 18-song album.
Right.
We need 16 songs. Put it out. And again, not that they're bad, but it's just like
excessive.
Okay, we already have 6 songs on this album where you're talking about your shitty relationships. Again, she's another relationship one. We seem to always talk about the relationship artists, right? Not necessarily really good at relationships. I feel like that's a theme here. Interesting enough.
It doesn't seem that way, does it? Like she's not very good
at relationships and maybe some daddy issues. I don't know.
I think that she's just very honest about how we're not perfect, and you're gonna have problems in relationships, not all butterflies and rainbows.
Yeah, you're right.
You're gonna hate each other, and you're gonna fight, and you're gonna be like, I love you, but I want to put my hands around your neck at the same time. That's real, and that's who she is. She's very real.
I agree 100%.
And that's what I appreciate about her music in general.
I think that's really good that you bring that up too. Is I appreciate that realness. Because listening to, these songs and when that emotion and whatnot comes out, I'm like, yeah, you're right. That does suck. I've been in that situation, or I've seen that situation play out before, or whatever. Friends, family, whatever. It's like, yeah, you're right. That does suck, and I do hate you.
Yeah.
or whatever the case. But.
Well, I was just interested, but we were talking about how back in the day or whatever, 10 years or however long ago, albums were longer. It was different, and now they're shorter. So I'm looking at this. The Truth About Love came out in 2012, 17 songs. Hurts to Be Human, the one from this year, only 13.
Yeah. Yep.
So, I mean, now the way we are now, maybe we're thinking this could have been shorter or whatever, but I guess just like a few years ago, this is just kind of how I don't
just
know.
how
I
it
feel
was.
like a 17-song album is long,
is long, just in
regardless.
general.
I mean, even in other genres, it was
Yeah.
the same way too. Like I remember, like for instance, Breaking Benjamin, one of my other favorite bands. Like first 3 or 4 albums, same time frame, 16, 17, 18 songs,
Right.
and now it's more condensed, like 12, 13. It's
Right.
like
Well,
same
the-
thing. It goes
the
across all the
attention-
genres.
The attention span
Well,
of
that's
I was gonna say that
society
too,
has
yep.
gotten
Yep.
shorter.
but
Yeah.
that's just it though. Is and also people don't. I mean, we've already kind of made the case that Pink wasn't really writing albums anyway. But like the album doesn't really exist anymore. Like it's
No, it
It's
doesn't.
singles and
yeah.
It's
singles
You
it's
listen to it on
downloads
Spotify.
and, right.
Downloads.
Right.
So
yeah, that's true.
you know
It's different.
you can get away with putting out 13.
Downloads and radio plays if the radio's still.
It's
a thing.
very rare that somebody will get an album and listen to it straight through.
Yeah.
That's not as much of a thing anymore.
Which is the story so far. It's going to come back there.
Yeah.
But listening to that newer album, you have to listen to that as an album.
Yeah,
I mean, sure,
that is an album. You can take
you can
bits
take it
and
out,
pieces.
but once you listen to the whole thing, like the way Lightyear hits, once you've listened to the whole album, it's just a whole different experience.
Right.
So
yeah. Sarah Bareilles is like that. I think I'll never get to talk about her on this show.
I'm looking forward
Never
to
gonna
talking
happen for
about
me.
her. I
She's a
enjoy her.
storyteller,
Yeah,
and I'm sad that I will never get to talk about her on this show.
maybe eventually.
So, are we going to play this game?
Oh, is that how it is?
Uh-huh.
Is there,
You're
is there a
done?
game to play? I thought we were just.
This is a game. I wish to play this game.
You done talking about her? Okay,
She, just
No,
fine.
I'm
she
just-
wants to get her songs in there.
Yeah.
I want to talk about each song. Like, I want to be able to have conversations about the songs.
Okay.
Individually.
Well,
Interesting.
very interesting. How many genres do you
saying.
have covered?
I think there's
Drink.
many genres in here. The genres are well
Oh,
covered
she's
in
hitting
verse.
triples there. Jeez. Take 3 shots.
I was
Go.
trying to say it in a sophisticated way too. Genres.
Genre.
It's one of those words.
The name of the game is Deprogrammed, and each of us have listened to entirely too many Pink songs, unfortunately.
Entirely too many. But this will be fun.
It'll be fun. And we've each plucked out 20 that we are now going to mash up against each other in an attempt to create a top 10 starter kit for you, the listener, to get into Pink. And I'm going to start here because while I don't think it's her best song, it's definitely a hit. But I think the title, what she's saying, is so Pink that I have to start here. Trouble.
Got it.
I don't think I have that one on my list.
Where's my mouse? Where is it?
Oh yeah, it was an honored. I can't talk. An honorable mention.
Okay, so that means it's not one of your 20.
No, it wasn't
Okay.
one of my 20.
This is number 4
It was
on my
number
list.
22.
I do that all the time. Well, I feel like that's so accurate of her. Like she
I
is
agree.
trouble, and
I'm trouble, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm trouble all the time.
And I have other songs on my list that kind of have similar
This
concept to it.
This
so
one is that's
I'm with
not,
you.
That album's not I'm Not Dead, right? Is that what
Yeah.
that album's from?
Trouble is
Or is
From
that? Or no,
Try This.
Oh,
that's
it's
from
Try
Try
This.
This.
That was
Yeah,
from
you're
Try
right.
This.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. Well, even still, like even if you look at the album covers on that third album, like that's how you say like that's Pink too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
that face.
totally
excuse me.
different. Yeah, like the first one, she's like blacked out glasses and bling and like a fur
Yeah.
coat or whatever.
not
No.
her.
Not her. Second one, she's like Britney Spears essentially,
Yeah.
but with pink hair,
Mhm.
laying on her belly, like
Not her.
spray painted back wall, and now she's like,
Yeah.
fuck you, I'm here. You know what I mean? So that's really
and then the theme continued for Funhouse.
Exactly.
Like I love
Yes.
that cover.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So,
All right. Well, Trouble goes over to the conversation. Doesn't make it unanimously, but okay. Jeez. All right, Joe.
I plan on causing this trouble.
I'm gonna actually play this one how I've never played it before. I'm literally just gonna start at number 1 and work my way down.
Okay.
I've never played it that way before. I've
That's
always
what I'm gonna do.
picked and choose. I'm just
Yeah.
going to start at the top and work my way down and not get my heart broken at all. So anyway, this one I actually have had on the old workout playlist for a long time. I wouldn't necessarily say it's wow. Her, Jesus, if I can talk, that'd be great.
That was a Freudian slip
Yeah,
there. I
That'll
think.
come up a lot, though.
I wouldn't say that it's her best song, but I do feel like this one was a kickoff point from the first two albums, right? To start finding where she was, it was weird to me that this one was further down on the album. Like, I feel like this could have been her number one hit, like first song on the album. And I actually used a couple of the lyrics as a promo once when I was still a pro wrestler. I moved it around a little bit, but it's Just Like a Pill.
All right. No, I don't got it.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Just like a pill.
I know. I can't even remember what I have on my list. No, I don't have that one.
That's fine.
All right. Into the trash, Joe.
I'm not hurt. It's fine.
He said he's not going to have his heart broken.
I'm not.
So.
I don't have a dog in the fight.
This time. He refuses to be hurt.
I stopped caring.
Let me move that over. All right. Hun?
Well, I'm hoping that you guys have this, or at least Joe, because it's a dance type of one. But one of my favorite songs of hers, What About Us? From Beautiful Trauma.
I dropped it on the way over here, actually.
For
something else.
Me.
For something, but it was number 9 on my list.
I dance every time I hear it.
But on my way up here, going through my final list, there was another song that slipped in there because I thought What About Us sounded very similar. To something else.
Okay.
But it's a good song, though. It's a good song.
I like it because it shows her voice.
Yes.
But it's still like an upbeat. It's got a dance. It's a dance song.
Yeah.
So I like it because of that reason.
You know, it was on my radar. I ended up not having it, maybe because it was too dancey. I honestly couldn't tell you at this point, but it definitely made my first.
I do
first
like
pass.
how that one comes right in. It's like ding 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 ding. So yeah, it's a good dancey one.
All right, babe, what you got?
All right. So,
maybe we'll get one here.
Let's get one in.
I didn't think it was going to be this hard right off the bat.
Well, it's so many songs, so we're all going to be kind of all over the place.
That's true.
At this point, I got to point out that the NTP, if we don't get 10 between the conversation and unanimous, then we each get to pull one out of our own trash and one out of one of the other panel members' trash, just in case we need it.
Alrighty.
It's only happened twice in show history.
Wow. Okay. Well, hopefully we don't get there.
All right. I'm going to stay right up at the top, too. You know what? And the listeners agree with me here, so I'll put that out there. And also, I had scratched it initially. It didn't make it. And actually, Kristin was listening to it. I don't know if it made her list or not. This isn't cheating. But, I actually listened to it better this time.
Okay.
And I was like...
Like we're present, paid attention to it?
Yeah. And I was like, I think I was wrong about this. And so I put it back on my list. And as I'm doing my cuts, I was like, yeah, I was wrong about this. This one's in. So what?
Got it. Number 2.
Oh, same here.
Nice.
I'm sure it's on my list. Let me scroll down here. Yep, it's on my list.
It's
nice.
It comes back to attitude.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like Pink, 100%.
I love that music video. You got to watch that music video when you get a chance.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it before too. And yeah,
it's so good. I mean, she's like doing all this crazy shit around town, like riding on a tractor in the middle of the road and cutting down a tree.
Yeah, doesn't she like? I feel like is this one where like she dumps paint over the side of a building, maybe on people? Maybe that's a different one. Maybe that was Trouble. I'm not sure exactly, but
maybe I don't know. I can't. I don't think so.
I definitely think this one is the word quintessential.
Yeah,
Pink song like so what. I'm still a rock star.
I got my rock moves,
and I don't need you. So what?
No. And then on top of that,
the best part.
See, and so as much as I love Trouble and I started with Trouble, I think So What is Trouble better executed.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think that's why I chose it over Trouble.
No. I'm gonna start a fight. That is so effing Pink.
And even it's really kind of like fight song type too. Like we're all gonna get in the fight.
Yeah.
Like that's.
And she's excited about it.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck yeah, we're going to get in a fight. Let's go.
I would get in a mosh pit for this song.
Yeah.
Like a real mosh pit. Not what they do nowadays. Those stupid kids that don't know how to do it. But back in the day type of mosh pit.
Just ram up against people.
Where you circle around and thrash and not flop around like a fish. Stupid idiots.
Not a video pod.
Anyway. If there was a video, I could show what I'm talking about. But
All right.
regardless.
Joe?
We got one in the
We
cup.
got one.
We got one in.
We got one.
I'm going to stick to the same vein. Essentially this song is very similar to So What, but I like it a lot because of the lyrics and how she really, we're talking about bar scene and whatnot, and how dudes act and whatnot. I'm just going to it. It's you plus your hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
Just you and your hand tonight.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. I
Yes.
love that one.
Yeah.
Another really good music video of hers.
Yeah. And so not only, you have, again, we're just like, this is Pink, right? Essentially, you have those like rock and roll back tones, right? And then she's just Pink, like, here, I'm in your
Singing.
face, and like, I don't give a shit.
You can go
and
jack off.
Go jack
F you.
off, because
I'm not here for
I'm
your
having fun.
entertainment.
I'm dancing. Don't
Right.
touch my ass. Don't buy me a drink. Just give me the money. Or whatever, So I'm not banging you tonight. So go jerk off in the corner. Bye.
Yep.
All right. We're back on track here.
All right.
All right, hon.
All right. Hopefully I keep it going. Next one I have on my list is Raise Your Glass.
Do
Which
not-
album is that?
do
Huh?
not have
Which
that.
album?
Oh, is that
Raise Your
on,
Glass?
Is that not on an album? It says it's on Spotify. It says it's from the album Raise Your Glass.
Oh, so that would be why I don't have it.
So, okay, well let me go. I have plenty
Good.
on
That
my.
means you have honorable mentions.
Sure.
Yeah, that is.
So I'll go to my next one then. Forget that. I don't know what that is there.
That might have just been a radio hit.
Maybe that was just something Spotify glitched on me.
Could be.
Who knew?
Got it. Number 7 on my list.
Which album?
That was from I'm Not Dead.
Nope, apparently.
Who knew? It's from the same album, You and Your Hand. You plus
Yep.
Your Hand.
And So What? Or no, So It was from Funhouse. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knew is I'm Not Dead.
I had that until late. So, I mean, I feel good that we're close
It's
with
in
some
the
of these.
conversation.
It's in the
Don't
conversation.
feel bad.
This one really shows her range at the end of the song too, where she really hits a high note. That was really, really cool, and that definitely. I already knew this song from hearing it on the radio and whatnot, but going through the albums, like, it was kind of like a reminder, like, oh damn, like she really hits that high note at the end, and like.
It might have been too slow for you, dear. Maybe
No,
it's
I
too
have plenty of slow stuff.
Oh, okay.
I may have just weighted it against another slow song, or I looked and was like, I got too much radio stuff as it is. I mean, I don't know. Could have been anything.
There's
Who knows?
There's a couple songs like that.
Who knew?
Who knew?
Very
that
interesting
you're,
that I don't
you're
have
talking
it.
about, Joe. There's like a lot of songs like that where she really shows her talent.
Yeah.
Like just puts it out there.
And the really cool thing that I like about Pink, just in general, and we already talked about it, but having seen her, perform on live TV or whatever, and then hearing it on the album, and I imagine probably in person too, live at a concert, like that's her voice. Like there's no
modulation,
no producing
Yeah.
there of like changing her voice at all. Like that's her. Where again, having not really being much of a pop genre fan, so I haven't gone to any pop shows to see pop artists play live, but I feel like a lot of them generally don't have the same voice live that they do
Nope.
on the album, right?
They're all Milli Vanilli.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, I mean, and we know that too from like what was it, Super Bowl performance or not Super Bowl? Mariah.
SNL.
Well, and then what was it, like New Year's Eve? Mariah Carey.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Caught lip syncing.
Yep.
It was like
Have we
Come on.
seen Pink on SNL?
I don't think so.
She's had.
she
had to have
she's
done it.
been
must have been
on
there
there.
at
She
least
had to
once.
I've got to look that up now
At
tonight.
least once. She's has to have been
Tonight.
on there.
Because we did Lana Del Rey a couple weeks back, and one of my big turnoffs to Lana Del Rey was that SNL performance.
Oh yeah.
Because she's just not built for that. Whereas Pink, that would be
Great.
perfect for her.
Oh, I'm looking that up as soon as we're done with this show.
Yeah,
She's like, get done.
yeah, I honestly really
I'm
love
excited.
her voice.
All right, so you know what? I'm gonna stay right at the top here again. Again, this kind of like plays right into like this is what I think of with her. Like I can imagine her doing this. Bad Influence.
Bad Influence, I do not have.
Nope.
Oh, okay. I'm on my own there. It's basically a song about her going out with friends and you could take 2 drinks. And she
I know
goes,
exactly what song you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't even remember this song, honestly.
you know,
I don't think it was on my. It might have just been one of those that
just not on
the radar because I don't even remember the song.
Maybe didn't catch you.
Yeah,
she's talking about how, hey, you know, look, if you feed her this, she'll take her panties off.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I do remember this
Yeah.
song. Yeah. Okay.
If you do this for my friend, she'll do this for you. Like,
Yeah.
she's that friend.
She's a bad influence,
Yeah.
and it's like I can
see that for sure.
I
Bad
equal parts
influence are a lot of fun.
Well, and I think,
both, right?
I think too to again just kind of go with kind of her own agenda, whatever. Like, yeah, this will be fucking funny. Whatever. Like this will be funny. So
Yeah,
it'll be funny for me anyway. Whatever.
Entertaining on my end.
I don't give a shit.
All
Whatever.
right. Well, into the trash it goes. All right, Joe.
Well, this is number 5 on my list, and actually, Kristin said the lyrics earlier when we did the opening. I can't exactly quote it because I don't remember it by heart, but at the same time, I hate you, I love you. I want to wrap my hands around your neck. It's true love.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Clearly, that one's on my list. So, and not because, and partially because I am a Lily Allen fan as well.
So unfairly, True Love did make my initial cut. Unfairly, I made a lot of cuts to stuff that had features.
Okay. Yeah, because there was...
She has quite a few features.
A lot.
Yeah, she really does. And I'm kind of usually the same way because I look at it like, okay, well, you're having help with your song then.
Yeah.
Like, it's not... Is it really your song? You're just having help with it. But I really enjoy this one.
In True Love, though, Lily Allen just has like a verse, so I feel like it's not as intrusive to her song.
No, and
as another said song that I'm assuming
that
you don't
may
have
or may
on
not
your list.
have
2 of them.
Interesting enough.
That person, interestingly enough, there's one person who's on 2 songs.
Interesting.
No, True Love, and listeners agree, actually. That was one of the songs that came in, and also So What? I forgot to bring that up. That listeners say that's her. And ultimately, I do agree.
And I mean, we're going to say it a lot, but another one, so that'll be the other part of the drinking game is every time we say that a lot, is like just range of her voice too is really good with this. I imagine seeing her live, like she would have the same tone doing when she's going into the chorus that she does on the album. I can definitely see that.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Convo. Next one on my list is Please Don't Leave Me.
Please,
I have it.
Don't leave me.
It's number 8 for me.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Don't leave me.
I think at that point, I realized how many hits I had. I'm just like, yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, really good one.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
Again, range of the song, range of her voice.
Hold on.
Well, that's another one that's like talking about like being in a fight. Like this is life. Like this is
real shit.
This is real shit. Like, you know, just because you're married or you have a kid with somebody or whatever, it's like doesn't mean you're not gonna have those moments where you think they might leave. Because I did some stupid shit and acted like an asshole.
Funhouse was really impossible for me because we listened to it when we were in New York.
Yeah, on the way home.
On the way home, we listened to that and The Truth About Love. And I'm being dead serious when I say that both of those records I could have pulled most from, and I think it would have accurately depicted Pink.
Yeah.
Well, so hold on one second. I just need to verify this. Okay, so Funhouse is the one that I'm talking about where it's like, So What is the first track. Like, that's an opener.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, when she finally hit Funhouse, like, that's where I was like, finally, like, give me a number. Like, because again, going through until that point, like, I didn't know the album switched. Like I had to actually look at because most of it I listened to
You're like,
driving.
is this a new album? Like,
Most of it I listened to driving, and so I had to keep looking to see if it was the same album. And like when this one actually hit, because I knew the song, and then I was like, oh shit, that's got to be a number one. And then I had to, I looked it up. I was like, finally, like you have a kickoff point for the album. Like, yes.
And that
yes,
being
girl,
said,
yes.
like Funhouse almost has a sort of a theme to it
there's a
as an
theme,
album.
yeah.
And So What coming right in. Na 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 na. That is like
It fits
I'm
right
at
in.
a carnival kind
sure.
of sound to it. So the whole album has that sound, or not that sound, but
That
has
feel.
sort of a feel to it. So yeah, that's one album that I feel like you can just listen straight through, and it is an album.
Yeah. All right. So that being said,
Where did that go?
That went to the combo.
The convo. Okay.
Yeah.
We still have 3 in right now, or 2?
We got 2 all the way
Two.
through for
Okay,
the
cool.
combo. I'm going to slow it down here, but I went with this one because not only is it slow, I think it checks a lot of Pink boxes. It's a topic that I think she likes going to, kind of making fun of the other girls in the industry. It shows off her voice, and it's an acoustic song, which she has them, but Barbies.
Nope.
I don't have that one.
Okay, I went out on a limb with that one. I knew I was going out on a limb though.
Yeah, I think that one. Which album was that from?
Beautiful Trauma.
Okay.
I love that album.
Yeah,
so,
I think that
like
was just
song.
definitely one for me. Like it just didn't catch me soon enough.
Yeah.
Like I think I do remember listening to it all the way through, but it was kind of one of those. I listened to it, it hit the minute mark, and I was like, okay, let me just let it go for a little bit longer, and then, I let it play all the way through. I was like,
Not enough to pull you.
Not enough to pull me.
Yep. All right. Into the trash.
We only get to choose
Into the
20.
trash.
I know, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
it's
Out of
like-
100.
We
and
only get
whatever it
20,
was.
so like you
We
got to be a
only
little
get
choosy
20.
here. Like, shoot.
All right, Joe.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one I believe actually is from one of the earlier albums. Let me just make sure of that. So keep stalling. Yeah. So this is from the second album. So
Interesting.
may or may not hit here,
Yes,
but
understood.
I still feel I do feel like again she was starting to come into her own. Shows her range, and again kind of that common topic that she talks about. Basically she doesn't know why she's a fuck up, I guess is kind of how I interpreted it. But it really shows her range. It's Don't Let Me Get Me.
Oh,
I got that one.
I don't.
Of course you don't.
It was.
You're messing this up for Joe and I.
It
Well,
was,
you got it. So, I mean, it's in the combo.
it's in the
at
combo.
least.
Yeah, but he's over here throwing out trash.
Right, trash.
Making things go in the
But
combo.
no, I mean, I think that's a really good, again, when she's starting, I feel like she's really starting to find what kind of artist she wants to be and what she wants to sing about in this second album. Again, there's, she's still figuring it out, but I feel like this song is definitely one of those, how we start to come into the Pink theme of like, I really suck at relationships, and a lot of stuff is fucked up, and that's real life.
That's a Pink song right there.
yeah.
Yep. Don't let me get me. I'm a hazard to myself.
I'll say this.
Hazard to myself.
It was the first song that I go, there she is.
Yeah, again, this is the
in the second album, so early on.
yeah.
Yeah.
I forget which number on the album it is, but I mean that one, and then the one that I talked about before, Just Like a Pill, is like finally like something other than what I've just heard 20 other songs.
Right.
It
right.
was absolutely like I only pulled that and like maybe 2 other songs from Misunderstood, and Don't Let Me Get Me was like on the radar. I feel like she does it better later. So, but hey, y'all had it. It's in the combo.
All right.
All right, hon.
Next one I have is God is a DJ.
I got it. I'm a hit
From
boy.
Try
It's
This.
number 14 for me.
Y'all
I like singing along to that one.
are all together. but
See?
I
You're
am
screwing this all
definitely not.
up for us.
Yeah, we're on the same page, man. If only we could have had that happen for Angels and Airwaves. It's okay. That's okay.
Sorry,
That's
Joe.
okay. It's okay. We
Joe
just
is
met.
not harboring any kind of feelings
We
about
no,
this.
not at
Clearly.
all. We just we just fit
He's
better.
Not,
we
he's not
fit
still
better.
heartbroken at all.
We not at all. We just fit better and have the same tastes in chick rock, and that's fine. It's okay. And I don't say chick as demeaning. I like
Chick
chick
rock.
rock.
Yeah.
Chicks. Badass
Let's
chicks.
talk about chicks, man. And
Let's
for the
talk about
record, I'm wrong because listeners put up God is a
God
DJ.
is a DJ. Yeah, I saw that.
I was wrong there. So
Well, you're wrong, Justin.
I am so wrong.
It's maybe that was too dancey. To like,
It's
I mean,
definitely
I don't know.
it's definitely like a club hit.
Yeah,
like,
I'm trying to figure out why you.
I
were
think
like
the biggest
not
thing was like I picked the hits that I was like, this one I can put my stamp on. This one I know. Like, so what? Like,
Yeah.
You in Your Hand. Like, those are
Pink song.
yes.
Yeah, like they sound like her.
Yeah.
I guess in if you're saying it like that, God is a DJ. We're just it's in the convo, so I guess we're having the convo now. God is a DJ. Anybody could have sang that one.
Technically.
Yeah, I mean,
I hate to say it, like I sound like I'm saying something blasphemous.
No, I mean, honestly, like if it wasn't for that little bit of like,
Her
I don't want.
voice.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say it's angst, but she has that little bit of to her voice, right?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like now, anyway, if this was like on an earlier album, I would have thought. Who is this
Nah.
from
Yeah.
the early 90s or
Right,
whatever, or late 90s? But yeah, I just feel like she has that little bit of her in it where it makes it a Pink song. But definitely, as far as the theme of it, like your regular club hit, honestly, like it could be
It could have been
anybody
singing
else
it.
singing.
Yeah.
It could be Ariana Grande song,
Yeah.
essentially. You know?
Yeah.
So is
Or
that
So
whatever.
I get
that was you? You put that God as a DJ out?
Uh-huh, I
Okay.
did.
So it's my turn.
Your
All right.
turn.
I'm gonna come back to. We talked about this on brand. This always gets me. We talked about it on Brand New. We talked about it on Story So Far. I know it's I've hit on it on other shows. Oddly enough, at least twice with you, Joe. Now
Weird.
Here's a third time.
Oh.
Sober.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got it. Number
It's on
16.
mine.
It kind of has to though, right? Because like, just thematically. As much as she talks about partying and drinking and why can't I feel this good sober?
Yeah.
Like, it's not even talking about I'm going to be sober. It's talking about, well, why can't I stop doing that? Why can't I just be I assume it was probably born of a fight with her husband or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like as far as lyrically wise, you know. I forget everything that she says in the song, but it definitely sounds like that and kind of like, why can't I get out of this rut? Why do I have to be drunk to like enjoy your time or something or to be around you, you know? Why can't I get this monkey off my back type thing?
And so
feel.
she tackles that all while still sounding like Pink.
Yep.
It's like, it's kind of got a rock-ish
Well, man,
vibe to it.
we got that one in, huh? Woo! 3.
All three of us, yeah.
Three in.
No need to worry.
I'm growing
Hey.
concerned over here.
Hey.
Okay.
All right, Joe.
So this would be number 9 for me. This song took the place of What About Us. This, it might blow your mind. This is a very slow song
All right.
that I am putting in.
A couple of
And
those.
it's just, man, when it really just kind of gave me the feels, really. That's the best way I can say it. It is the last song of your life.
Oh, man. Nope.
Oh,
I don't have that one.
wow. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I'm not heartbroken. It's fine.
That's a closer, too, I believe.
Yeah, that's a closer to the last album, I think.
The Hurts to Be Human, the most
Yeah,
recent
Yeah, you're
album.
right. Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I don't even
I had a problem with that
can't
record.
even think of that song.
Not that it's bad. Between it being so new, like this happened with Lana Del Rey, too. Like, I felt if I pulled too much from it, it'd be unfair to the rest of her discography.
Oh, right. I get that.
And I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it. I ultimately ended up only pulling one song from Hurts to Be Human.
Yep, that's fine.
All right, hon.
All right, let's see. Where am I at on my list here? Next one I've got is Glitter in the Air.
Yep.
I do not have that.
That it's a two-parter. Number one, I knew you would.
Yeah.
So like it was a gimme. But then I actually listened to it and I was like, well, she's right. Like it's a gorgeous song.
It's a slow song.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of it showcases her voice type of song. It's not really saying that much. I mean,
but the piano is beautiful.
It's just a really pretty song.
It's a pretty song.
Yeah.
And
it shows her, because I see Pink as people see her as this hard party girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she's both hard and soft at the same time. So I think it's important to put songs like Glitter in the Air out there to show her soft side.
Yeah, I mean, again, talking about like her vibe, like she's a badass and like, you know, don't fuck with me, I'll mess you up, but also like I'm a human and I have feelings too, and I go through shit just like everybody, you know. But I put on this facade that I'm cool and it's fine, but shit's actually fucked up.
Yeah.
So,
see, and that's what I was gonna say is like songs like Glitter in the Air, like that softness, as you put it, is born of vulnerability from that facade that she's put on, which it all comes hand in hand, like sober, like her talking about like Glitter in the Air is born of sober, like it all goes together.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you know,
which makes her so complex, which is what I like about her. So
all right,
complexity.
Interesting point.
Very
I agree.
interesting. All so many different genres here.
Anybody drunk yet?
Anybody still able to listen?
Yeah, right.
All right, my turn, right?
Your turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now I'm getting into a lot of like the kind of like swings that I just took, stuff that I couldn't bring myself to cut. You know, I'm gonna go here. I keep looking at it. My signature move.
Got it. Number 15 on my list. I like that song. Just how it goes. Shoot, I forget how it all goes, but I do know it. Like it ends the course of, and that's my signature move.
Yeah.
Is that from Try This?
No,
What's
it's
that from?
That's
Truth About Love.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
So yeah, no, I don't have that one.
So the idea of this song being, I'm just gonna fuck shit up because that's my signature move.
That's what I do. I fuck shit up.
And like not fuck shit up like I'm gonna go beat somebody up or let's fight stuff. Like I'm gonna fuck this relationship up. That's my signature move.
That's what I do.
That's kind of what I do.
That's what I do.
And I love that attitude from her and that line.
And it's almost like
my signature move.
Like it's accepting of it. Because like, you know, yeah, it's my signature move. Like this is really great and I'm going to fuck it up, but that's fine. It's my signature move. It's what I do.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out, you know? So that's kind of the coolness of it too, or just the coolness of Pink in general. Because, or at least, again, what she puts out is like, I'm going to fuck it up, but I'll figure it out. It's fine.
I think you just nailed it too.
You
like
guys already made the argument for me there on that one. So.
She's putting out her. Like, that's the one thing you can't argue about. We can have discussions about, well, the albums are too long and there's a lot of fat that could be trimmed. What Pink puts out is Pink.
Yeah, like this, it falls into, again, that's why it's great that we're making that the top 10 list. It's like all these songs are definitely 100% Pink. There's no other artist, if they did these songs their way, would it come out the same way. Like, this is her.
And for that, just so you guys know, NTP out the window. We got it.
Nice.
Like, worst comes to worst, we even actually have to make a cut at this point. So
perfect.
Just so you know, we're
doing
okay.
well. We're doing well for this Pink.
Yeah.
If you say so. I'm just kidding.
All right,
Kristin's
Joe.
still trying to get. She doesn't want to get her heart broken, and I understand that feeling very well.
All right,
Oh,
Joe.
it's me.
Yep.
So this is number 10 on my list. I don't exactly remember what happens in the song, but obviously I enjoyed it. It's Beautiful Trauma.
Yeah.
Yep, I got that one.
Okay.
I don't remember really anything about the song, but
it was enough to pull you.
It was enough to keep me.
Yeah. All right, so that
Probably just like, again, that's Pink. She's a beautiful trauma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yep. There were so many times where like I was finding every little excuse
Isn't
to
that
cut
the
a
one
song.
that you're, my love, my drug, my love? Isn't that one?
I'm pretty sure.
Beautiful trauma.
It could, yeah, that might
my
be, yeah.
love, my love,
I think that's right.
my drug, my love.
Yep.
That's the one.
All right, hon.
Trying to remember how the song goes. I was trying to figure out. I was like, we really haven't said this one yet. I'm surprised it hasn't been brought up yet. The next one on my list is Try.
Got it.
I don't.
Number 13 on my list.
From The Truth About Love.
That one absolutely suffered because it was on the radio.
Gotta get up and try.
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 Yeah. You gotta get up.
Because it definitely made
got
my
sick of that
first
one?
cut. But not even sick, just... I mean, it's a great message, and I think that...
I mean, radio ends up being the downfall of
Yeah.
all these artists, right? Especially if they're played a lot, like Pink, who always has, like, since she's come out, when has she not had a song on the radio?
It's
Yeah.
She's always had one at least,
and it's always
usually
yeah.
multiple.
Yeah.
So
So again, I'm just looking at my list. I'm like, okay, well, I've got X amount of radio songs. Let me try to
Yeah.
get some love to some other
I know
stuff.
what you're doing over there.
well, I mean, especially in this case, like it's going to be nearly impossible not to have radio songs
Yeah.
because she's a radio artist.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
Yep.
she is that artist. She's so mainstream that everything she puts out ends up getting on the radio. Well, 90% of everything she puts out ends up on the radio.
I guess that's one of those things that I can see your point to. Okay, if we're trying to turn somebody onto her as an artist, they will have likely already heard songs like "Try" on the radio. So why would we put that on the list? If that song didn't turn, if the radio songs didn't already turn them on to her as an artist, then
And again, it's with her, it's finding that balance, because I think her radio songs are in a whole, like, accurate. Like, I think that is what she does.
Yeah.
So it's just finding the perfect balance of radio plus slow plus
other stuff. Yeah.
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 Well, other genres.
That's really, like I said, to me, Pink is the radio artist, right?
Yeah.
So everything else, for the most part, to me was kind of like, I don't really like it very much. It's not really catching me.
Yeah.
But not that I didn't like it, but it didn't hook me. You
Right.
know? So, but yeah. Anyway,
I'm almost positive, since we're talking about radio stuff, I'm almost positive this is a radio tune. I don't remember necessarily hearing it on the radio, but I'm pretty sure it is one. Are We All We Are? Are we all we are?
no,
it's number one of the honorable mentions, but it's
Okay.
not on my list.
not on mine.
I'm almost positive that it's a track one, but I could be wrong. And it had that feeling of, okay, track one. All right, I'm with it. All right, I'll move that over to the trash.
Yeah, I feel like maybe that one is on Hurts to Be Human, isn't it?
The Truth About Love.
Oh, Truth About Love. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Joe.
Okay. Let's see. Number 11 on my list. And more so, I put it on here because I thought it was funny. Blow Me, One Last Kiss.
Yep.
I don't have it. I almost had it just because of
You
that
have it,
joke.
though?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But I'm getting mad at him because he keeps screwing up our end of going
I mean,
through.
you and me are hitting on all cylinders.
Oh, I love that song. It's just to me that's Pink.
Yeah,
You're right.
Again,
Using wordplay like that.
Blow Me.
Blow me one last kiss.
And honestly, like, I didn't catch that the title until I'd already made my list.
And it is the last one. Are We All We Are is number one, and then Blow Me is number two,
See? Yeah.
and then Try. So
Right off the
three
bat.
right off the bat.
Yep. All right, Kristen.
What do I have next on here? One that I know that you guys aren't going to have, so I'm just going to say it because I love
At
it.
this point, we're all right, though.
Just give me a reason.
I have it actually.
Oh,
It's number 12 on my list.
Well, there we go.
I definitely do not.
Featuring Nate Ruess, which so I had
Isn't
to
he
watch.
Fun Period?
I had to watch a live because their voices are so amazing in that song to me that I had to go make sure that was accurate. So I watched them perform it live, the two of them. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like amazing.
This is actually, I almost was just going to cut this because it was so overplayed. Like,
Yeah.
when I worked at One Life, like this song was literally, I counted it one day, it came on 12 times in one day.
While you were there.
Like while I was there, because
Oh my
it was out in Chesapeake, so like I drove out from Virginia Beach and I just stayed there all day because I was only going to make one trip, right? So I was there all day from like 6 a.m. until 6 p.m. and it played
Once an hour.
12
Like every hour.
times. Yeah.
Blech.
I was like, shoot me. Just give me one good reason to shoot myself. Here's this song. But I let that go because, again, with her, I'll say it again, like her range as an artist, like really hooks me every time with all these songs. I'm like, I I can't get rid of it. Like, she just shows her range so well. Like, I had to keep it. So.
I mean, I just like it as you're right. It did kind of get replaced. It's like hard to love it, but, I mean, I've been there. Like, how many times have we had this conversation, hun, where it's like, what are you even talking about? Like, we're fine. Like, why are you making it, like fabricating that something is wrong or something is going on? I mean, not recently, obviously. Justin and I have been together for 15 years now.
Congratulations.
Anyway, so
that's huge.
There have, and not every year, every time in a relationship is perfect. No. And that's where Pink gets me, is even if I'm not in that place currently in my, like, in a relationship, I know what she's talking about, where, you're talking in your sleep and you're, what is this? What are you doing? Or what's going on? And it's like, what are you even talking about? Like, everything's fine. And, then you have to kind of work on things. So I like the message in that song. So
for sure.
I don't like fun, period.
You just don't like Nate Ruess. It's Nate Ruess, not fun, period.
Fun, period. Oh,
he's
right.
He's
okay.
an individual.
The band, fun, period.
He's an individual artist. Him. They did one album, okay?
Fun, period.
Yes.
What's
not very fun.
Did
Nothing
one
fun
album.
about them.
What's cool is, like, the last
I have that one album that they made.
The last 5 songs that we've talked about are the first 5 songs of The Truth About Love.
Yeah.
That's interesting to me.
Yeah.
Very interesting. All one genre.
Same genre.
Yeah.
The next one I have is from that album too. Do you smell that? Like
what?
Something is burning.
I hope not, for the love of God.
Hopefully not.
Continue. I'm just going to go check on our children.
We'll just stall.
We're going to have to stall.
We're just going to have to stall here. Hopefully the house is not burning down.
Yeah, because that would not be fun.
No, that wouldn't be fun, period, at all.
Again, fun, period, the least fun band of all time.
Honestly, I did not like fun, period, at all. It was not fun for me.
No.
Period.
Don't like that genre.
I don't like that genre. They weren't interesting, and there was not any fun to be had on that album that they put out. I didn't like it, period.
Well, and putting out...
Somebody maybe outside has their fireplace.
Yeah, maybe. But, I already made mention, like, it was at a double... This song was at a double disadvantage. Number one, overplay by the radio. If I was able to get past that, it was a feature. And then the triple threat, fun period. I don't like the guy.
Right.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
Okay. It's all right.
It's going to be hard to convince me of that song.
That would be like people saying they don't like stale, so therefore they don't like you.
I'd understand that.
If they don't like stale, they can just get the hell out of America. I will erase your face.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right. So my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't think I have any more guarantees. How about this one? Ave Maria.
No.
That is my other honorable mention.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No, I didn't make mine.
Get that one in the trash where it belongs.
In the trash. It's trash.
Sorry.
All right, Joe.
Okay. We're getting down there. I only got 3 left.
Holy shit.
What?
No, that makes sense. You guys have hit like on almost all of them.
Yeah.
I have a lot left still.
Well,
me too.
Okay.
I
Anyway.
I have check marks on like everything. So anyway, this last one, I don't exactly remember why. It definitely grabbed me though, and definitely the title grabbed me as well. Oh, I know, because so it's "Leave Me Alone, I'm Lonely."
God, that's a good one.
That's to me that was a real good one. Is okay. Be here, but what the fuck? Get away from me! Like, just give me a fucking hour. It was one of the lyrics is like, "Can I not have a fucking hour to take a shower or something like that?"
Yeah.
Where are you going? Like, why aren't you here? But get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
So that was really, I definitely feel that. Not recently, but definitely in the recent past has been like, can I just get a fucking hour? But like, I mean, don't go for all night. Like, stay, but just like leave me alone for a fucking hour. Like shit. Anyway,
I wish I would have given it one last listen because it probably would have gotten through.
What album is that one from?
So it didn't get through.
I'm Not Dead.
Okay.
So you don't have it.
No, I don't.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
I don't have
I'm not heartbroken
anything from I'm Not Dead. I have Who Knew.
Right.
And that's it. No, I'm sorry. You plus your hand is from I'm Not Dead. So on my list, I don't know if I have any more guarantees either going on here. Better Life from Beautiful Trauma.
I got it.
I do not.
I got it. I'm struggling, like, recall. I wish I
feel
would
like
have
you
taken
knew
notes.
I was going to have that one.
No.
'Cause
Glitter in
of
the Air is
content of it.
Glitter in the Air is the only song where I played towards I knew you would have. Seriously. I didn't want to cheat.
You had no clue.
Well,
Small clue.
an inkling.
Inkling.
But that was the only one that I knew for sure. All right. Unfortunately, I can't recall the song to like be able to note on it. But
we've been on the same vibe the whole time, and he actually had one that I had.
I know.
And you didn't.
I know. It's weird.
we're
Man.
fine.
There's only been 3 that I have on my 20 that didn't hit. So
Yeah, look at
well,
you.
there you go.
Yeah. All right. So my turn, right?
yes.
Take some of that. You know what? I'm going to trot out the only one that I pulled from Hurts to Be Human. And I feel like it's on par with what she is. Hustle.
Nope.
I had it in my first go through, but then I dropped it because Hurts to Be Human was not my favorite album.
It's
So
not bad.
it's
right?
not bad. I just like nothing really stood out to me as Pink. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
For me, you know. So.
The radio song from the album that's out right now, I just can't do it.
Really?
I don't
Okay.
like it.
Interesting.
Which one is that?
Oh God, what is it? It was right there, and then I lost it. It's
It's got a ton of features on that one too.
I think that's why I didn't really care for that album because like
it's Walk Me Home.
Oh, okay.
oh okay,
Walk me home in the dead of night.
Oh, yeah.
That song.
gotcha.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I
Can't
didn't.
do it. Love You Pink, but I can't do that song.
Yeah,
And it makes me feel some kind of way about that album because of that.
yeah.
Fair, though.
Anywho.
The Last Song of Your Life was the only one that hit for me on that album.
I have a few
I didn't.
that
anyway.
I just haven't gotten to them yet because
gonna
they're
say,
further down my list.
Might as well not even play them because
Nobody else has
Joe
them.
just said he doesn't, and
Yeah,
I just
Oh.
played
I
the only one
only
I
got
had.
2 left anyway. So
Yeah. So I put out Hustle. Joe, it's your turn.
so I'm gonna go with this one because I just I believe this was from Try This. Maybe I feel like it was. Let me check real quick. Just real quick. Stall.
Okay.
Stall. Okay. Yeah, it was
That's-
definitely from Try This, and it just came in hot. It was like. It was like I was like, shit, that's rock and roll. That's genre rock and roll
I'm
right
not
there.
gonna have this one. I can feel it.
Try Too Hard.
I got it.
Nope.
It was just like, yeah, because it just hit me. I was like, fuck yeah, that's what's up, Pink. This rock song.
I couldn't deny it, even though I wouldn't necessarily say, yeah, that's a Pink song.
Right.
Just
Exactly. I wouldn't necessarily say like this is. If I was going to give you one song, not 10 songs, like to turn you on to Pink, right? This is a Pink song. This one was just like, boom,
awful.
in your face. I dug it.
It's a lot of conversation
but
songs.
but the way that it counts in, like you said, it's a rock tune, but it's Pink doing it.
Right.
And
And,
it's like,
that's really
Yeah. And it was important on that album.
cool. It needed it.
After those first 2 records, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
not really finding much.
She needed it. And actually, you know what? To go back to it, on that same album, Trouble is number 1 on that album. Like that, she did come in with a
Well, and
with
that's
the-
where it started for her.
hard-hitting-
Yeah.
hard-hitting
Try This,
song.
like,
Yeah.
is where she started to find her place.
yeah. So that was a good banger album.
All right. Just for record, I got 7 left, hon. It is your turn.
Okay.
I only got 1, so y'all may or may not hit.
All right. I love this one, so my fingers are crossed. This is from Beautiful Trauma. Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken.
Nope.
Sorry, I don't have that.
Darn.
Sorry.
Oh,
Remember Angels?
This
in
is
the
the
Woods?
first one I've said that's gone into the trash, I think.
Maybe.
I believe so. Mainly because Joe somehow.
Yeah, somehow I knew exactly
Had
what
all
your
the
list
same
was.
ones.
Somehow I knew exactly what your list was, but
So I can't credit myself.
usually it's me and Justin on the same
That's
page.
true. That's true. I'm not used to this.
Well, it's because it's a different genre.
Yes, that's true.
Very
So
Different
it's
genre.
interesting that
interesting.
that we didn't hit.
All right, where do I want to go here?
We said those.
All right.
One,
How about
two,
Walk of Shame?
No.
Nope.
Okay. All right, Joe, what you got?
My last song, number 20 on the list, and the only reason why I have this is because I feel like it's important to like you know where she came from and where she is now. But I actually don't even like the song. I think it's a terrible song, but I feel like it's important to the overall. But you guys may or may not have it. So it's her first single ever, Get This Party Started.
Nope.
Okay, that's fine because I don't even like the song anyway. But I just
I
again,
mean,
I
she's
felt
coming
like,
out, and we better get this party
I
started.
felt like it was important to at least include it at least as number 20 to me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, like
break out.
maybe you guys will have it because it was her first. I mean, really the only thing from that first album. I was like, all right, I have to put it on there because it was where she was, and now she's where she's.
And
at.
I have one of those on my honorable mentions from.
Well, what's funny about that is between Just Like a Pill and Don't Let Me Get Me, I think those are closer to what she does anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole party vibe she does better, much better later on anyhow.
Oh, for sure,
So,
yeah. And that first album when it was just trying to be, I'm a party girl. Like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not. Not at least what you're giving me right now. It's definitely not.
All right, hun.
Next one I have, I'm just gonna keep getting discouraged, but next one I have is "Hurts to Be Human."
Nope.
From "Hurts to Be Human."
You knew that I wasn't going to have that. I already told you.
Hurts to be human.
Oh, I'm out, by the way.
It's a slow song.
Joe's out.
It's a slow song with a feature, so I knew that was going to be a miss.
Yep. All right. So
pause real quick. Actually, what I said, Get This Party Started, is from Misunderstood.
yes,
Sorry.
because the first hit was
You
There you
make
go.
me sick. Dun, 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 right? So, yeah, there you go. Sorry.
there,
There
you go.
Looking
Yeah.
pitiful, trying to let you go. I thought that was TLC.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway.
And since it looks like it's not going to come out into the game, and I initially had. What's funny is I had initially picked this song. This and There You Go were initially the only two songs I picked from the first album.
Mm-hmm.
There You Go I ended up dropping because it was radio and it's not accurate.
And it's again, like we talked about in the beginning, it sounds like late 90s, early 2000s, like it could be anybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I thought, I was like, oh, is this TLC? Or like I always thought it was TLC growing up. And then, when I hear it is on the pink on our list, I was like, oh shit, I swear that was TLC before, but I guess not.
Yeah. The other song that I had picked, Split Personality. Now it didn't make it. That's the only song on the record that she has a writing credit.
Ah, okay.
And I didn't know that. I looked at the credits, and just in case you guys need to know, my wife went to go pee, so we're just stalling.
Yeah, we're just stalling.
I'm not the one
Interesting
to edit.
Yeah, it's fine. It's good. That is interesting though. Again, I might have to go back and just listen to that song to try to see if I can hear the difference. You know what I mean?
I don't know if it stood out to me that way. It may have been a track one. At this point I couldn't tell you, but Split Personality was
the only
other song that stuck out to me from that record.
Wow.
And it ended up being the one she wrote. Hey, hon.
Hey.
I'm not saying I just told the listeners you went to go pee.
Well, I caught our child. Subsequently, I caught our child in our bedroom. I don't know what he was doing.
Oh boy.
What the heck would he
Eating
been?
something, probably. The only thing in there was brownies.
Jesus.
Oh boy.
Golly.
Oh boy.
Not the kind of brownies.
Kids.
Y'all get your heads out the gutter.
Kids.
I don't know where that's gutter, but okay.
I mean,
All right. So I'm just gonna read these last five and see if I can hit you.
Okay.
We got Last to Know,
No.
Hooker,
Mm-mm.
Nobody Knows,
Mm-mm.
'Cause I Can,
Nope.
Whatever You Want,
Nope.
And You Get My Love.
Nope.
Wow.
So I might as well not even bother.
Well, you can
saying
just put them out there just so people can hear.
Well, I Don't Believe You, and I'm sad that one isn't even getting in the at all. I Don't Believe You. Courage, Happy.
Happy was the Hurts to Be Human, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. I had There You Go was on my honorable mentions. That's
TLC.
what I was talking about. There you go. Talking about
That's well, one of the things we were talking about while you were gone was like I initially, I'm not going to repeat myself. The listeners just heard it, but
okay.
All right. Well, we got 3 all the way through.
Well, there is. I did one song that made it all the way to the end that I thought, because it was funny. I forget what album it was, but it was a Slut Like You.
Yeah.
I thought it was like, oh, this is like it stayed till the end. I was like, this is a Pink song because she's like, she's being Pink. Like,
Yeah.
you're a slut. I'm gonna be a slut like you.
I had that like till 25,
Yeah,
20. Like
yeah.
it was one of those last few cuts. I was like, well, I don't know, maybe not. All right, so we got 3 all the way through.
Whew.
So what? You plus your hand.
Got a lot of work to do.
Sober. All right, so we need 7
Wow.
out of.
Did we not get Raise Your Glass in
No.
there?
Because it
Dear.
was
'Cause it was first of
wasn't
all
an album.
It wasn't an album, and you
So wait a second. Hold
You
on, I gotta figure
technically
this out.
didn't play it because it wasn't an album, or it wasn't
on an
on
album.
the list. Yeah.
On the list. Wasn't on the list.
So we have to cut in half what's in the conversation. There's 14. We need 7 of them.
I'm kind of PO'd that
All
one
right.
Well,
isn't from an album. How did I
Um,
miss that?
So, kind of, what do we want to start with? So, we already got 2 party hits off the top.
right. And
So, what? You in your hand.
The question here is,
Well, what is Pink?
what is Pink? And do we care at all about album representation? How
No.
much?
I think my vote is that I think the right songs need to go in, other than just representation.
Okay. All right. So
I agree.
Whatever that means, whatever we figure out.
right. I'm telling you right now, there's nothing you guys can say that's going to budge me on Just Give Me a Reason.
Okay.
Fine. We can. You want
And I
to
feel
cut
like
that?
there was one
That's
already
fine.
that I didn't have that you guys did, and you sold it to me
Wasn't
just
it my
in the
signature
My
move?
conversation.
signature move.
Yes,
So
that one.
why don't we cut Good Reason?
And then put signature move through.
Because
Sure.
I mean, yeah, because that's
I mean, we
taking out a featuring and putting in a
and,
just
and
Pink.
who didn't have Blow Me? You,
Me.
babe?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we please have that one on our list now?
Hold on. Give me a second. I'm moving
What do we need to
signature
say?
move.
What do we need to say to you to get you to agree to blow me?
Yeah. What do we gotta say to make you agree to
What do I
blow
gotta
me?
say to you to make you agree to blow
To
me?
make you want to blow me one last kiss.
Oh,
what do I-
blow me one last kiss.
what do I gotta
Sorry,
do?
let me be clear on
Well, blow
that.
me
No, that better not be one last one.
one last kiss. There's like a comma in there, missing comma. Blow me
One last kiss.
one last kiss.
All right. So that puts us halfway there.
Okay. Is there any maybe, I don't know, do we want to go around and bring up, like, if you have one banger that you absolutely have to,
Well,
you know what I mean?
what
Like you
Or what do you
really
wanna do?
want in.
I think at this point we can probably lose Trouble because we even mentioned in the conversation that So What was like a better version of Trouble.
Yeah, I think Trouble's good, but
I don't know. I like Trouble.
I do
didn't-
too,
I
but,
was the only one that didn't have that one.
but
right?
isn't So What better than Trouble?
I think so.
So what?
I think I think, well, even
Yes.
You in Your Hand is better than Trouble.
Yeah, that's true. I guess.
think. I feel like they're all 3 of those songs
Yeah.
are on the same vibe, and
Mm-hmm.
she definitely
can
does
agree
it
with that.
later. She definitely does it better later with.
We can
the other
cut.
two.
We can cut Trouble out of there then.
All right. So, is there anything else like that should hit the cutting room floor before anybody starts going to bat for stuff? Can you guys see all that conversation? It's
Well, I feel like
There's a lot
do
of
you
it.
need to scroll? I mean, I just don't remember what's at the top there.
all right. So I'll give a rundown real quick.
Okay.
God is a DJ. Try Too Hard. Who Knew? Please Don't Leave Me. Glitter in the Air. Don't Let Me Get Me. Beautiful Trauma. Better Life. True Love. And Try.
Okay, well, I think you guys both had Glitter in the Air, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I think that one could maybe get in for range of it as an artist. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Well, so at this point, let's see.
Where's your post?
Or
Deprogrammed post?
Or I guess maybe we need to cut a couple.
I feel like we need to bring the fans into this one.
Well, so let's see. They had There You Go, God is a DJ, Trouble, Sober's in, Dear Mr. President, which didn't get brought up at all, Slut Like You, which Joe and I brought up at the very end.
Wow, I didn't even know. Okay.
So What, and True Love. So we have everything except for Dear Mr. President still present, and Slut Like You still present in the conversation.
And what was the reason you didn't like True Love? Because there was somebody else in the song?
Partially it's because of the feature, yeah.
Okay.
Well, now, so I know we're not really taking into account...
Sometimes I want to slap you in your whole face.
But
yeah.
Ba-da-ba.
Is it that or Try? Like, which one is...
True Love.
I feel like True Love, yeah.
It's so it's so pop and so like just pink and
real shit.
It's got to be in.
All right.
I'm gonna have to go to bat for that one.
Okay.
I'll have to agree with everything she said. I like the message of Try, but I think True Love. For me personally, I could like even on my drive over here, I could like bob my head and sing more to True Love than I could to Try. You know?
Well, yeah, and True Love is poppier than Try.
100%.
Why are we choosing between the two of those? Why are you making us choose?
I'm just trying to find stuff to get rid of.
Okay. So I'm like,
because
it's like, it's either this one or that one. I'm like, wait a second.
Well, and I mean,
why am I choosing between those two?
And at this point, like, we've got 6 through 5 of them are already radio tunes. And then we have God is a DJ was a radio tune.
Yeah.
Please Don't Leave Me was a radio tune. Glitter in the Air was a radio tune. Don't Let Me Get Me was a radio tune.
Yeah.
I mean...
Mama has it to myself. Okay, why can't we? Why do we?
Yeah,
what do we need to talk about for that one? Because I feel like "Don't Let Me Get Me" needs.
I feel like maybe "Don't Let Me Get Me" should be at least a little bit higher in the conversation. Maybe we can put it up against a couple other ones.
Yeah.
I do feel like that one
it's a similar theme
is a good
starting point, and like what Pink is, right? So I mean that was like our first introduction of like, okay, this is kind of what Pink is going to be about and talk about in her forthcoming albums, right?
Career.
I mean,
yeah.
You know, she's talking about being a fuck up essentially the first time, and now we have a common theme of like fuck shit up but figures it out. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
you know?
no.
I think
well, like I said, when I listened to the whole first album, I plucked the couple out, and then in the second album, Don't Let Me Get Me is the first time where I go,
that's her.
That's her.
It is a little biased too. I have a friend that this is her karaoke song, so I do have a little bit of bias also. But I do like. Honestly, I do feel that way about this song. Like this is, like you said on that album, is like, you know, if this is a video, I'm just kind of moving my head around, like waiting, and then that song hits. It's kind of like, oh,
yeah,
oh, okay, I'm listening.
There she is.
I'm listening.
There she is. Well, let me say this. I think God is a DJ is out.
I feel like
we made an argument against that one already.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like we have good radio tunes better
I
than
love that song, but...
It's a good song, but...
None of these are bad.
Yeah.
Or they wouldn't have gotten this far.
But I get it. I mean, I get why that wouldn't necessarily be a song that would turn people on to Pink.
So, yeah, really other than just her voice, like that's a Pink song. Like I think someone of us said it like anybody could have sang that song, really.
So let's put Don't Let Me Get Me through, because I think it's a good barometer of this was her first foray into like really talking about herself,
right.
Which is a very important theme throughout. All her best stuff is her talking about herself.
Yeah, when she's being her, the real her.
She's being real.
She's being real. I'm real. Justin, I'm real.
Seven Dwarfs. Pink and the Seven Dwarfs.
I'm Pink.
All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 7 through. 2, 3, 7.
Okay,
We've got
we're getting there.
6 left. that we need to cut in half. We've got Try Too Hard, Who Knew, Please Don't Leave Me, Glitter in the Air, Beautiful Trauma, and Better Life. Here, I'm going to try to clean this up for you guys.
Let me just scroll up there. I feel like there's a whole bunch up.
Well,
Please Don't Leave Me.
These have got to kind of get cleaned up.
I love that one too.
What?
Nothing. I'm just sad that we're moving those over like that.
Well, we've already talked about them.
Trash.
I'm really sad that we're not going to have Just Give Me a Reason on there.
They're in the trash now. They're in the trash.
Everybody knows Just Give Me a Reason, so that wouldn't be anything new for people to listen to.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the same thing. Like if the radio didn't hook you onto it, then
how about
you know what I mean?
True Love? Oh, okay. Now that
I thought that one
True
was
Love's in.
Yeah, True Love's in.
Oh, True Love's in. Okay.
Yeah.
So we need a sad, or not a sad, but a slower song in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I
We
guess
don't have any.
that would be.
Well, what do we got?
Any
Other
of the
than,
top three are slower
sober.
ones, right? The top three are sober or slower.
These
Who-
ones?
Or
So
who knew in the conversation?
in
Who
the-
knew?
yeah.
Please Don't Leave Me and Glitter in the Air are
yeah.
slower ones
Yeah.
that show her range. So what's the best one that shows her range? I think probably Glitter in the
Glitter
Air
in
or
the
Who
Air.
Knew.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I would say Please Don't Leave Me or Glitter in the Air show her range better. I mean, Who Knew's a good song, but I think like Please Don't Leave Me has a real, I don't know if you want to call it a crescendo at the end, but she really hits a high note at the end of that song. I don't really remember Glitter in the Air much, so you guys are going to have to help me with that.
Yeah, for me, it's between Please Don't Leave Me and Glitter in the Air. Glitter in the Air, there's the part in the song where she's like, la, 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 la,
Okay, yeah.
la,
Okay.
la, la. It's just, there you were, sitting in your garden. That whole, where she's singing that part, it's just so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I guess we could definitely cut Who Knew then. Does anybody really have a case to keep Who Knew?
Not at this point, I don't think. No.
Okay, so there's one more down.
One more.
One more in the trash.
So we only need 3 more, right?
Right. And there's...
Okay.
6. Well, so we both had Try Too Hard.
Mm-hmm.
And while it's a in-your-face rock song, like it's not necessarily Pink. Like I mean,
Right. We even mentioned that.
it's more so just like, I guess, to talk about it.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really.
Unless we wanted to represent the genre,
That's
that
true.
she can do that because she does
the
a
genre.
couple times.
I mean, she does. Honestly, I mean, really, like she represents like rock music,
Mm-hmm.
punk rock, all those genres, pop music, very well. So I guess now that you bring that up, like it's not necessarily an easy cut to just throw it in the trash because
I can't picture the song. Like I'm sure I enjoy that one. I just can't picture it. So.
Well,
okay, maybe we come back for right now. What's
My
Better Life?
glasses
I don't
are
even
hurting
remember
my
Better
head
Life.
so bad.
unfortunately, I
What is
don't.
it? Try Too Hard. Let me see here.
Hmm?
I'm so blind. It's not even funny.
What's Better Life? I don't even remember that. Who had Better Life?
We did.
We did.
Okay, I don't even remember it.
Unfortunately, that's what I'm wishing. Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm wishing I would have taken notes because this is where they would have come in
Right.
handy.
Yeah, very, very true. Yeah. Because it would have helped me remember Glitter in the Air better also, but I didn't really take notes. Sorry, Pink. I didn't give you that fair shake in that aspect. I just needed to get through it. But, I mean, do you want to do like a 30 seconder?
Well, I don't have any of the
You don't have
stuff
okay.
loaded up.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind. That's fine.
Don't do that. I can hear it in the mic.
My bad.
Don't do that. What are you feeling, hon?
Better Life.
1, 2, let's see, 7.
There's like a line in there where she's talking about being I want to have a better life, be a better wife, something. I mean, it's basically, to me, it's like a totally Pink song. It's like, I'm not good enough and I'm always trying to be better.
So let me ask this then: is that a single? I don't think it's a single.
I don't think so.
Because if it's not a single, I think I could go to bat for that because we have a lot of her radio stuff. it'd be nice to bring something that's not radio to the table.
That's true.
Let me see.
Was Please Don't Leave Me a radio tune?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
okay.
Definitely was. I mean, literally
Almost
everything but everything
Beautiful
but those.
Trauma wasn't, and neither is Better Life, I don't think.
I mean, definitely those last two were not radio. Better Life or Try Too Hard.
Yeah. Singles.
You said Glitter was
Yes.
single.
Glitter in the
okay.
Air, but
Or
yeah.
Glitter in the Air. Okay. Well,
I'm trying to look it up real
if
quick.
it might be cool to not go radio, because again, if radio didn't hook you on her, then this is different.
All right, let me bring up I'm going to bring up the wiki for the album and see what the singles were. Singles were What About Us, Beautiful Trauma, Whatever You Want, and Secrets from Beautiful Trauma. So,
Well, Better Life and Beautiful Trauma are both really good from that album. Wait, Better Life is from...
Beautiful Trauma.
That's from Beautiful Trauma. That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
So, I don't know. I think that makes the case for Better Life.
Better Life was
Yeah,
pretty high
okay.
on my list.
It's not a radio. So I didn't have it, but I'm okay with that.
Better Life was just under True Love on my list, so
I
that one
think
was pretty high up there.
I mean, for me, what's already gone through is a pretty good of like what I expected to go through and like what I wanted to go through. So again, I don't really remember Better Life that much, but I'm okay with putting that through. It's not a radio, so
And
something different.
I think that's the biggest factor for me.
And now you can go back and listen to it and go,
yeah.
All right, so we've got 8. We need 2.
2 more.
Try Too Hard, Please Don't Leave Me, Glitter in the Air, Beautiful Trauma. 3 of those are radio tunes. Try Too Hard is not. Now, I don't remember Glitter in the Air getting a ton of radio play, but like you brought up before, she performed it at the Grammys. So it might be pretty signature for her. So that might be reason enough to keep it out.
I didn't realize Please Don't Leave Me or Glitter in the Air were radio tunes.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't
Well,
overplayed radio tunes,
I couldn't tell you
guess.
about Beautiful Trauma because I'd
Yeah,
never heard it. But Please Don't Leave Me got a lot of play for sure, which may lead me towards Beautiful Trauma in this case. I'll tell you what I'm leaning towards: Beautiful Trauma and Glitter in the Air at this point. As much as I love Try Too Hard, and I can make a better case for Try Too Hard, I think, as far as personally, I think Please Don't Leave Me got enough radio play that at one point you probably heard it and it just didn't stick out.
And so even though, like I've said it now 3 or 4 times, so you have to take a drink for that also because I'm bringing up the same thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. Her range, I love the range on this song, especially at the end. But also, I already have another song through that has "Don't" and "Me" in it, and that's "Don't Let Me Get Me."
Yeah.
So like, I don't really need another one with "Me" in it, you know. So I'm okay with cutting that one.
Oh, I was gonna make an argument for Please Don't Leave Me over Glitter in the Air. And here's my argument, because those are 2 radio songs and those 2 slow songs, right? So I feel like it's between those 2. Glitter in the Air is a really pretty soft song, and it did turn me on to her as an artist, but that was because of the performance she did, not necessarily because of the song.
Okay.
So when I hear the song, I think about the performance and it makes me like that song more, but individually Glitter in the Air is sort of a fluffy song. There's not really anything that it's really about. And Please Don't Leave Me is a Pink song. It's more talking about what Pink does. So I would, if I had to choose between those 2 based off of what we're kind of going for on our list, I would choose Please Don't Leave Me over Glitter in the Air.
Okay, so all right, let's lose Glitter in the Air then. That's made a really good case here.
I'm fine either way, so that's fine.
All right, hun.
And I had both of those.
I'll give you
sold me.
I'll give you final say here.
Damn.
These are the 3. You got 2.
Oh, jeez.
Try Too Hard, Please Don't Leave Me, Beautiful Trauma.
Well, you guys know I didn't have Try Too Hard on there, so
I think we're both kind of
between beautiful.
good with either.
It'd be neat to get it through at this point.
Yeah,
but
I
at
think
this time,
I think it'd be cool, but it's not necessarily this is Pink. It's just cool, like, hey, she can do this too.
Yeah.
She does a different genre.
Yeah.
I really don't have a dog in the horse or dog in the horse in the race. A horse dog or a horse in the race. Horse in the race. That's what it is.
Well,
that was
How
interesting.
about horse dogs? Do you have any of those?
Dog.
so I mean, in my list, so both Better Life and Beautiful Trauma are similar. They're very similar.
Mhm.
So, Better Life was farther up on my list.
Okay.
I had like Beautiful Trauma was put on my list after a second go around through that album. So Better Life was actually one of my initial choices. Actually, I think it's the very first song I chose from that album. Sure is. Nope. What About Us was the first one I chose from that album. But Beautiful Life was the second song, so I would go with Beautiful Life.
Well, Better Life is already through.
I'm sorry, I'm mixing them. You can tell at this point I'm getting tired.
Yes.
Okay.
Better Life
Better
is already
Life.
through. So your choices are between Try Too Hard.
Why is it on our...
Please Don't Leave Me. Oh, well, because
I thought we
I have
already
to
said
manual-
Please Don't Leave Me was going through.
I have to.
I thought I was Better Life and Beautiful Trauma was...
Those three are your choices.
Oh.
We get two of those.
Well,
Please Don't Leave Me, Beautiful Trauma, Try Too Hard.
Please Don't Leave Me and Beautiful Trauma.
Okay.
You guys were acting like you didn't know what I was going to pick there on that one.
Well, I just
I
wasn't
told
sure.
you Try Too Hard wasn't on my list, so nah.
Well, that doesn't mean you couldn't have been swayed by anything Joe and I
No.
said.
I wasn't.
She wasn't swayed because she was mad that I broke her heart on that one
I
song.
wasn't swayed
earlier.
at all.
She was mad at me.
I have so many songs on my list, and Try Too Hard was
not
not
one
even
of
on my
them.
radar. Not even close.
She heard
so.
that 1, 2, 3, 4. She's like, nope, I'm
And
out.
I even
I'm out.
I
Not
even
me.
had multiple honorable mentions, and that
And
wasn't on there.
It didn't make that either. I even had a third round of honorable mentions.
Just
Didn't
saying.
make that one either.
So-
I even had a secret one locked away in case I needed to pull out another one. Wasn't that one either.
Yep, exactly.
All right, so here's our 10.
Like Walk of Shame.
So What, You in Your Hand, Sober, My Signature Move, Blow Me One Last Kiss, True Love, Don't Let Me Get Me, Better Life, Please Don't Leave Me, and Beautiful Trauma.
I think you set it up perfectly, honestly.
And
Yeah.
even in the order that it's in,
Yeah.
it's great.
Like I don't really think there needs. I feel like that's. I know where you're going next with the conversation. Like number one with the bullet.
Yeah, I think
I
it
feel
is
like
So
I feel
What.
like you already set it up
I
that way.
think it is
Well,
So
that was
What.
the first one that we got in the conversation, or
Yeah.
got all the way through. I think that's a perfect number
Yeah.
one. Like, yeah, start off your
Start off fire.
your This Is Pink playlist.
Yep.
Na na na
There you
na
go.
na na.
Yeah.
Like that's.
Guess I just lost my husband.
I don't know where
he
he went.
went.
So, yeah, I mean that's.
I mean,
I
unless
think that's
unless you have a better.
Nope.
No,
We're good.
I think So What's the one.
Yep.
Okay.
Is that the easiest number one with a bullet? that there's been?
Probably. I'm pretty sure. All right then. Well, there we go.
This is Pink.
This was Pink, and y'all,
was
we
fun.
did almost 2 hours.
This was
on
fun.
Pink.
Wow.
And going into it, I was like, man, like I
is
said,
gonna be rough.
like I said, getting through it was rough. But
Yeah.
this is fun.
She's a very fun artist, and I mentioned it before. It bears repeating. I think she's a tremendous artist. I don't think, other than Funhouse is a true album that you can listen to front to back as an album. She's not an album artist. She's a
She
radio
doesn't have
artist.
many-
Yeah,
that, yeah.
agreed. Yeah, 100%. That's what I was saying. Like that's why it was so hard to get through the albums. If I was really a fan of her, I probably wouldn't think that way. But yeah, kind of being an outsider again, I'm like I'm a hit boy. I like
You're
the
like,
hits,
"Ugh."
and I appreciate her range as an artist and what she can do as a singer. But having to sit through.
It's like almost 7 hours worth of music.
12 songs.
17 song out.
Or like 12 out of 16 songs on an album being slower and like showing your range, like, ugh,
Yeah.
no thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me the hits and then get me out.
Well, like I had said at the beginning, I was very hit or miss with Pink with her radio. I guess I need to be more specific with that, with her radio hits. So like every time she'd have a song come on the radio, I'm like, oh God, I don't like this. Maybe I don't like Pink. So like going back and listening to her whole discography made me go, oh, So I am a Pink fan because I'd been kind of wrestling with the thought of, do I even really like her? Because I don't like all of her songs. So I kind of was thinking, well, maybe I don't really like Pink because I don't like this song. But it kind of made me realize you don't have to like every single song to be a fan. I'm not going to sit there and make excuses is what I was going to say, but not.
Yeah, well, you can still love an artist, love a band, and not love every single song,
right?
Especially in the pop genre,
you still appreciate it, but maybe it's not your favorite, like whatever. But I was gonna say, like, this top 10 playlist that we figured out and made, like, I would actually run through this a lot. Like, I would just play it and listen to it. Like, that's how I like my Pink is like this.
That's
like
a
this
good
top 10.
Right, exactly, right.
We sure did it. And you know what's not hit or miss? Patreon.com/Oh Hi Justin. It's hit after hit after hit after hit.
You get like 18 pods a day.
I mean, some days it feels like that. I swear to God, it feels like that some days. And there's more coming. That's the worst part or best part. Depends on if you like me or not. You may not. But look, it's only $1 a month. You're getting everything that I do right to your email, and all you have to do is push play. Really, that's pretty much all there is to it.
Especially with this show.
Yeah, patreon.com/Oh Hi Justin, and thanks. Thanks if you're already on board. If maybe we sold you here, I'm going to leave the sell at that, because this very same panel plus Brian, we're going to be back in a couple weeks to do Taylor Swift.
Whew, T Swift.
Yeah, that one's going to be fun. Like,
that's going to be a discovery for me.
Mostly for me as well. And we'll talk about like some of the things I've already kind of discovered, so I can help you along with your list.
Yeah.
Because some of the stuff I've already figured out is going to help you a great deal, I think.
Perfect.
But this is another one you put up there, Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then Joe, you'll also be back in a couple weeks to do Alkaline Trio.
Can't wait
for the John F. sessions. So there's lots and lots to do.
Oh, you have another person with sessions.
Yeah. Well, he lives out of town, and he put up literally like 40 bands.
Okay. I guess you can
knocking them all out in one day.
Yeah.
So knock as many as I can out. And it's going to be advantage you, because I'm going to record a month worth of pod in one evening.
Disadvantages me.
Yes, it's an advantage for you.
Okay.
Well, unless you don't want to hang around me, then in which case.
I mean, only I won't be hanging around you for like an entire weekend, it sounds like.
It's going to be an evening.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to get 4 episodes done.
Then he'll be free for a whole month, though.
And then in 2
That's what he says.
Well, in 2 weeks, I'll do Fredo sessions, which will be all of January done, too. So...
Rule number 1, Justin lies.
I am not the doctor. How dare you? How dare you?
He's like, oh, well, I'll have a whole month free, but that is not how this life is going to work.
I won't have to record on the same schedule. Okay. Is what I'm saying.
All right,
of 1 a week, or in this weekend I'm doing 2, because I'm doing 2-Man Gentleman Man tomorrow. So.
Okay, good.
All right, let's get on out of here then.
Get on out of here, God. Jesus.
Well, with that, Pink, learn them and love them. We'll see you next week. Bye.